Hi, folks. How are we doing now? Good to see everyone. Let's let Maeve in. Good stuff. Well, how's the lady? Miss Man, how are you? Good to see you. How's Ben? Super. Saul, how's the head? All right, we're getting there. How's Jess? You're in the dark there. We're not getting that. You'll have to borrow that ring light off Jamie there. Um, that'll set you up. Maeve, good. Yay. And Tarnish in his finest 11 degrees sportswear. Here we go. Um, midterm, I suppose, for some of you that are young enough to still be in school, congratulations. Enjoy the Lions. I'm sure you were for the last number of weeks anyway. And yeah, we'll get started in just a second. Actually, we should check, can Mr. Williams be heard?
Moment.
There you go.
How we fix now? How we
That
fix
sounds
now?
better. We got him. Okay,
I'll
that's
sign on mute
very
or
important.
mute myself.
I'm going to make you do all the hard work or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely need your voice anyway. So here's the deal, folks. We're going to get started with quite a bit of kicking in this session. Well, actually, we won't start with it, but we will build to it. There's going to be quite a bit of kicking in this session. And I do want to have a look at some of the hand technique combinations, not necessarily the ones that turn up in the grades, but just ones that illustrate particular styles and patterns of movement, so that we're challenging you with some rhythms and some jumps in particular. So some of the jumping hand techniques, we'll put them in there today. First off, though, let's take a bow to it. Kyung it, take one. Nice, easy start. So you just want to have a little bit of space so you can press onto the toes, and we're going to tall walk. So we just want to get up onto the calves, tips of the toes, try forwards, try backwards, and the only real job you have is to stay as tall as you can, lock out those legs, and we go back and forward. And back again. Just staying tall. All right, from there, we're going to drop and go onto the shoulders and bear crawl. So palms down, just a couple of steps forward, couple of steps back, work with your own space. Make sure you don't back into, like, you know, the dresser and destroy all of the family heirlooms or anything like that. Be a little bit aware of the surroundings. Go back to forward, forward to back. We're going to go for another 20 or 30 seconds. Getting the weight into the shoulders. And back up. Excellent. Lock the hands over the head. And we're going to take a few lunge walks. So knee to the floor, getting tall, knee to the floor, trying not to wave forwards and backwards as you go. And go backwards with the steps as well. Good stuff. Just lock the fingers, roll the wrists. So just getting them around. Reverse the direction. I think Tuesday or Wednesday last week, I must have hurt my shoulder. It didn't kick in until Thursday or Friday. And it's worse today. Just the elbows. So I'm going to ignore this one. And the other direction. You can do both. Mine's just a bit wonky. I'm a bit lame on that side. Look, I'll try and show you this one. Oh, that's weak. Okay, pick it up, drop it back, just rolling it. And forwards. Okay, from there, we're just going to take some cat-cows. So find a little space. From here, belly down, head up. And then press the other direction. And we're going to do 5. And then just threading the needle. So straight through, shoulders to the floor, back up. You'll have to excuse Sam, he's missing today, birthday. Sam is all of 14. And just 5 on each side for threading the needle. Excellent. And from there, we're going to go inchworm. So if you only have room to go one forward, one back, that's exactly what you do. So maybe we just plan for that. So all I want to do is start touching the toes, walk the hands out into the push-up, walk the hands back, and then up. Repeat. And let's just get 8 of those, please. I'll stop torturing my shoulder for a second. That's it. Walk them all the way out, into the push-up, walk them back. So I'll look like he's about to dive into one there. Whatever way he throws. Very good. Just 8. Nice work. Okay, just getting low and duck walk. So all we want is heels down, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. And from there you can walk backwards. And when you go backwards, it's going to be turning to the side, foot flat, to the side, foot flat. That's it. And just a few more steps forward, a few more steps back. Good stuff. Excellent. Find a space at a wall. You can use a wall, a chair, a training partner if you have one, doesn't matter. We're going to just start this way. So side leg raises this way. And we're just going to do 10 each leg. Okay, same way, 2 hands on the wall, back leg raise, we go 10 each leg. Good stuff. And again, you don't need a wall, but just 10 front leg raises or front leg swings. Getting there. Very good. Leg raise is done. Okay, so again, same dummy, same wall, same whatever you've got. We're just going 50 dolly taggies, banging them out, nice and easy. So hands here, knee up, and away we go.
Good stuff, nice and light. Light and fast.
Hey, Sky, how are you? Didn't even wave. Cheek of her, like. Okay, so here we go. So very first of the hand techniques, we're just practicing like we did the last day with a double stepping rhythm. So this is kind of like in Kwange, where we have step, step, and a slide. So I'd like you to just do your double stepping rhythm into a punch, and then we're going to go backwards. We might as well take the same slide into L stance, but just do a knife hand strike. So it goes like this: step, step. So we have our walking stance punch, making sure we have the proper one, and slide. Step, step, and slide. Okay, so practicing the Kwange stepping, but with different techniques. So you can start in L stance, knife hand strike, double step into the punch. One. I'd like you to try that 8 times. Let's go. Make sure you have room. Good. Every punch dead center. One. That's it. So step, step. We got to figure out the hands as we go. Yeah. One. We still want to find that full extension and our drop. Okay. Right, so we're going to take a stepping motion from Chungjiang and mix it up with a little Hwarang. So it goes like this. So we're going to step through to here and slide with an elbow. Okay, so it works a little bit differently. Obviously in Chungjiang you have a different hand technique, but we're going to step to here, right hand underneath for the right hand elbow, and I'm going to step forwards. You can't see that. Open Sunkat Napunde Tulgi. And from there, we have the same thing. 1, 2, and forward. 1, 2, and then I step forward. And just try 8 times. So the goal here is that I just turn, take my balance, and slide, very much like Hwarang, and I step forwards, open Sunkat Napunde Tulgi. Try it, please. 4 times. 4, 4, 4. 1, through. Good. Yes. So pause, go. That's it. So in Chungjiang, that movement has an extra turn. We're coming back here. That's coming. Don't worry. The open Sunkat is with a step forward, and then we step, slide. This is much more like the Hwarang version, Chungjiang version coming up. 1.
Yeah, and Tarnish, make sure the thrusting hand gets underneath. So we cross the hands just like a middle block with the thrusting hand underneath. So they both face away.
Okay.
I don't know if we can see.
So now to confuse the rhythm, we have the open Sunkat Napunde Tulgi, just like this. We're going to turn away. So that's my right leg coming the whole way around, and I pause, and then I'm going to slide into that elbow. This time a back elbow, okay? So I'm going to be turn and go, and then I'm going to be stepping forwards, or sorry, stepping backwards once again, and this time open Sunkat Tulgi. And that just brings me on to the other side. Oh, actually, sorry, it doesn't, does it? If I had right leg in the front here, boom, boom. I want left leg in the front, so I just go here. And then we're going on the other side and go. Okay, so again, just 6 times. So all we're looking to do is turn here, slide, and then I adjust the front foot. Boom. Here, slide, adjust the front foot. Okay, yes, good. And then we're going to come on to some jumping hand techniques. take that little stop on the way around. So we want, as I'm coming from here, one balance just to straighten the line. That's all it is. Okay, some of the jumping hand techniques. We're going to jump through the syllabus with these. So first and foremost, stance, knife hand strike this way. And what I'd like you to do is jump and carry slightly forward. And the goal here is to just focus on the extension in midair, land and soften. So at the very top of the jump, your arm is completely extended. You're done. As you land, the elbow will soften, the shoulder will soften because the technique finished in midair. So that's the whole thing. 4 on left, 4 on right. So we're going from here. That's all. Timing exercise. 4 each side. Go for it. Finish in the air. Aha. Our natural instinct is to finish on landing. Finish at the top. Up, hit, land. Oh, Ben's gone forward into the twisties. Don't worry, we're coming there, Ben, I promise. On the spot, jump, hit, land. Okay. So for the next 4, travel backwards. Okay. So we go from here, but we go forearm guarding block. And this time we are going to block on landing. Okay. So from here, I block on landing. And the goal is to travel backwards. Okay. And block on landing. 4 each side. Give it a go. Control up, down. Forearm guarding block each time here. And now on landing. Okay. Good. Should be a little easier to find that timing. Hands and feet coming down together. Yeah. Hands and feet coming down together. Okay. Now we jump ahead before we jump back. So we have a 180 turn, mid-air strike, finish in the air, land. So from here, knife hand guarding, and we come down. So this is the one from Juche, okay? So we finish in mid-air, and then we land, but with a 180-degree turn. Ideally, we go forwards a little bit. So if I'm in this position, oops, little bounce, but I should carry forwards. Give it a try, 4 each side. 4 right, 4 left, starting in knife hand guarding, pop, good. Good, good, good. Mid-air, drop. If you're struggling to finish it in mid-air, lift the knees a bit more. Yeah? Add that bit of tuck. It gives you more time. Okay. Yeah, time in the air. Boom. And then down. Okay.
Yeah, that's it, chinging it. I get those knees up.
Let's try from there. Chungmu, Daguchi jump turn. Sankal Devi Maki. So from here, Gojung Sugi, Nyunja Sugi. Okay. And again, just 4 each side. I want you to try this right and left. So make sure you have that nice fixed stance for a drop down. Hands relax, jump, take them over the shoulder. Let's see how we go. This is hand and feet landing together. Good effort, Saul. Bring the hands over the shoulder so they're prepared. It'll help with your turn. Good confidence there, Jess. Definitely won't hit anything. Loads of room. That's it, Ching. On it. Now here we go. Yeah. So definitely want the hands going here. So as I relax, I'm dropping my hands and then I'm going to bring them over this shoulder. That accelerates my turn. Makes it very easy for me to come back and land. Oh, better try. Now we got plenty of turn that time. Okay, yes, as we try the other side, it gets a little confused. However, big thing, if I can try to keep from leaning, it'll help my jump. So I try to go from there as straight as possible down up. And it helps me to land on the spot. It's when my head leans. So for example, I drop into it this way and I hinge at the hips. Now my jump is going to take me in a little bit of a twirl and off the center. Okay, next one. So we're going to be jumping and leaving a mat or a meter or 2 feet, at least a gap of a stance in between. So I'm going to go from an L stance forearm guarding block, and I'm going to jump, turn 180 degrees, land with the block facing the other direction, this way. Okay, so one more time, I'll go across. So as I go from here, this way. Okay, so we're turning 180 degrees as we go. Give it a try. 4 each side. Yeah, that tuck of the knees is going to be super important in this one. Something a bit different. So from here, you've got to take it. It's going to be a single leg takeoff. Drive the knee up with the front. So it's the back leg here. Drive this knee up. That's going to initiate the whole thing. Bring the second leg up to follow. And then I can get them to land together. Yeah, good effort, folks. There we go. Knee drive, follow, land. Knee drive, follow, land. Go on, Etna, no fear. So that's harder. That's going backwards. So step straight through. So I want to bring my back leg straight through. I don't want to be turning backwards on this one. All right. Good effort, Saul. Go on. Okay, we bring this to the finish, and you're staying on the same side. We do 4 each side, but it's double step, jump, land. So in my L stance, I go 1, L stance, jump, I'll show it in full speed, and I land here. So one more time. So I have, now it's backwards, but it's no turning, so it should be easy, but you'll find getting the hands and feet to land together is the trick, so that you don't keep going that way. Okay, try that 4 times on each side. It's our last jumping hand technique for a second, until I just thought of another one I have to do. Yeah. The last one's going to be super easy by comparison, though. Nice then. Yeah, and this is Ulji. Ulji likes this technique. But if your takeoff is uneven, it's very hard to bring the 2 legs together at the end, especially with the distance you want to cover. Okay. I'll just do one more. So from Juche, high punch, upset punch. So I'm starting in parallel stance. I'm going to jump forwards, do a high punch, 1, and an upset punch, and land in Moasugi. So from here, and I arrive this way. So it's a high punch, upset punch, and landing in Moasugi. Let's try it, folks. Simple enough. Here, 1 and 2. Yeah, and Moasugi. So we're going to land with the feet together. Good, good, good. Yes. Up, down. Nice. Tall. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, once the posture is up there, this is so much easier. All right. Time to leave those behind. We're going to do a little bit of kicking. Okay. And today, I kind of want to work on the hook kick, the reverse hook kick, and the jumping reverse hook kick. Maybe we'll see how it feels depending on where you are in the space that you have. But just as we did with the kids earlier, we're going to start this from a sparring style as such. We want to, if you have hopefully not too punishing a floor, we're going to start from the knee. We're looking for an accelerated knee drive here, and we're going to reach out and directly into the face with the sole of the foot. So this is sparring style, reach, touch, pull away from here and away. Okay, so just want to do 8 of those on each leg just to get a good feel of it coming from the floor. Let's have a look at you. C-Jack. Good Good effort. Stretch the hip in. One of the things we can really work on from this one is opening out and stretching the hip. Want to make it long. If you're a little closer, cool, hit with a bent knee. Yeah, it's a great excuse to try getting the knee higher. The faster you can accelerate that knee up, the better. Cool. And if it gets trapped, don't aim high. If your knee is getting trapped, your hip is staying low, don't aim high. Let's get this knee drive, but we get onto the hip, onto the solar plexus, whatever, but fast. Good. Drive up and explode. Good effort. So stretch the toes out. So you want to hide the heel in this one almost. Stretch the toes out.
That's it, Tarnish. And how high can you get that knee? So you don't really want the foot to be higher than the knee as you hook. That's a job, Jay. Yeah.
All right. I don't like what that scale says. I better take it off the mat. It definitely says I lost like 18 kilos, so we'll have to try that again. That'd be some trick, wouldn't it? Be back under 63 again.
Let's try that one.
Yeah, I promise you I am nowhere near 63 kilos. 77 or thereabouts last time I checked. Although that's the jeans, hoodie, wallet, phone, a lot of it. So maybe 76. But there we go. Right, folks. So here's the change. And for this one,
and make sure the standing leg is rotating. It's happening, but just make sure the standing foot rotates.
Yes. So we are still coming from the knee, but we are changing the technique a little bit here. And the goal is only to go to hip height. So I'll leave Bob alone for a second. We want to take the concept here to more the traditional and technical kick. So I want to go hip height and focus on getting just high enough to get the knee to here before exploding through and finishing with that tight tuck. So I'm coming from the floor. And one of the things I do want to do, and I'll show you back here, is, as Mr. Williams was saying, I want to focus on driving from here. So the second I start to drive up, I'm looking to get this foot turning and heel in and drive into it. And I don't mind if you fall off balance forward a little bit. Really look to extend the hip and push in. Give it a try. This one, just 6 each leg. Let's go. Nice chain. Good finish. Don't change legs on the floor. So now, whatever leg you want to kick with, that knee is down. Good effort, Saul.
Yeah, good job.
That's it, Tarnish. The back foot, really focus on driving the hip forward. So we want that hip to stretch into it.
Yeah, not bad, mate. That's the idea. Some good hip extension there to finish.
Yeah, it's that little stretch towards the target. Okay, good. Go on, 6 each side. Bring it home. Okay. Good. If we're there, we're going to add the spin to this. And I still want the hip height, and we'll build from here. So what I want is focus on your spin, making sure that you have a heel pointed to the target, look over the shoulder, and then the foot comes off the ground. All that happens while spinning the head as fast as I possibly can to the target. My goal is to wind up everything, then accelerate the bent leg and add the whip. So I'm uncoiling. It is a whipping motion. It's that, I have a belt around there somewhere as well, but that kind of feeling. So I want bent leg. I want it to just extend on the target, and then it's got to whip back in and pull through. Hip high, looking to have as much speed and as much pull through as you can get. Let's go. Just 6 each leg, 6 each leg. Good. Emphasis absolutely on the follow through. Yes, Ben. Nice. Go on, Tarnish. That's it. Accelerate that hip knee. The knee coming around more. Good, Sol. Because we need the knee to go there. You can go 360 on this one. Yeah, no problem. Good. Make sure it's not early. We don't want to be over here. This one, I want right there, right in the front. And get that feel of winding it up and pulling it through.
That was better, Etna. Good job.
Keep it on the hip for the moment.
Yeah,
You'll see why in a second.
And throw it. Think slow.
Good, good, good. Okay, pause there for a second. Well done. Now, here's the reason for the hip. Okay, I'd like you to try this. We're going to do the jump turn with the hook kick. We're going to kick only hip height. Okay, and we want that same venom, that same like aggressive whip on the end of the kick. So when you get up there, we get that whip around and bring it back. So we really are looking to extend the hip towards the target at the top of the jump. So it is whipped through. Let's try that. This one, 5 each leg. Take your time. Make sure you're not tired in between jumps. Good. Aggressive turn. Yes, and just as before, that back foot can rotate back, even in the air. You get the JCVD. Yeah, you get the Jean-Claude Van Damme effect, okay? Better on the other leg for that one. But we want to send the hip in. And if we really jump, we don't need to kick higher than the hip to get a good height on the target. So mediocre jump, chest height, but we can really go for it. Add that hip. I'm really more concerned with the turn right now. Good effort. Yeah, be aggressive on that turn. Okay. And when you've got that aggressive turn, then freeing up the movement a little bit, adding a bit of tilt, hitting the head, super easy. Now, still keeping anywhere from hip to solar plexus, depending on your comfort level, I want you to do reverse hook kick to turning kick, landing the leg in front. So we go from here. And so the goal here is think about the turning kick as early as you possibly can to help us control how far the hook kick goes. All right, so 5 each leg. Reverse hook kick to turning kick. Anywhere from here to here. Let's go. Oh. And as we observe, yeah, if we see the hip open here for the turning kick, we know we didn't quite nail it. So we are looking to pull through. And it's just a timing thing that's going to get us in the right line. Yes, point the heel.
Yeah,
that's a huge
you're
part of
finishing the
it.
hook kick a little bit early, Etna.
Lift bent, extend, pull through here. And we want to think about getting it as early as possible. So it's just as the knee passes, boom, we're returning it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, oh, Etna, that was nice on the reverse hook kick. We'll get the turning kick in there, but the reverse hook kick is nice. Go on, another one of them. Let's see it. Another reverse hook kick. We liked it. Yes, we'll. Oh, gets in, girl. Well done. Very nice. Okay, here's the deal. These are just to enjoy it. There we go, Ching. Now this is just to enjoy it. I want you to find your maximum comfortable height. So where you still feel good, and we do a single kick and we return to 360. So we don't have to stop it. So basically, I'm saying you go from here, wherever the height is that you feel you can get, good height, good whip, good balance. This is we'll say what I would call, like, if you're going to perform, if you're going to grade, if you're going to do a pattern, this is the height. And you have that nice feeling of control. It's not pushing it. Go there. And I only want 4 each leg. Let's go. Good. Well done, Saul, Etna. Go on, Ben. Yes, Maeve. Good effort. Good stuff, Tarnesh. Stretch that hip in there. And we want to reach out and touch someone. Yeah? Stretch the hip at him. Good, good, good. Okay. So whether you're doing Juche or Choyong or Choyong again, it's got lots of these reverse hook kicks. Yeah, these are the places. Now Juche, it's slow, and that's what we're going for next. Okay, but Choyong has a couple of these. We might come back to the Choyong challenge after the slow one. So here we go. Left leg in the front, right leg is going first. We're going to go into a slow motion reverse hook kick, and then we're going to land into a downward back fist strike. So the idea will be relax and a downward strike. So take your time, make sure the leg is bent the whole way through, pull to the hip, so as in pull the heel back into the backside, and from that position, relax the knee and create your downward strike. Let's give it a go. Really nice effort, Etna. And then the hand part, the easy part, is just make sure it follows a circular path. And then we have both hands working together. Under, over and down. Good, Ben. Under, over and down. Yeah, and loosen up the shoulders a little bit so that when you arrive after that, we go under, over and down. All right. And here's what we say, look, Ching, Jess, Ben, let's try and have the hands here. So when you come from the guarding block, let's lift the hands and create that motion. Great, great, great. Yeah, imagine you're holding that resistance band. Nice work, Ben. Yes, and we soften and arrive. Yeah. Smooth, soften, and we arrive.
Yeah, but making sure, Saul, that you're squeezing the hands, squeezing the body, and a sharp kind of exhale of a breath. That'll help keep the balance as we come around.
Yeah, as you're lifting. And we squeeze until the end. Don't accelerate at the end. Okay. Yeah, never feels good after a lot of those slow motions. So let's just go for some full speed stuff and a bit of a challenge, especially for the third degrees. Here's the idea. Dolio Chagi, Bande Dolio Goro Chagi to Yop Chagi, okay? So it goes like this. And down. So that's what we're going to look for. So the turning kick, ideally, the heights are, now go adjust it to suit yourself. High section, middle reverse hook kick, and then high section with the, middle, high, middle, all the way around. Middle turning kick, high reverse hook kick, middle side kick. That would have been awful. What a horrible combination. High, middle, high. No, middle, high, middle. Okay, let's give it a try. Timing is tricky with this one. Good effort. Try to pull the hook kick at the right time to arrive at the side kick. Think about the side kick the whole way through the spin. That feel. Good effort, Salt. Yeah. You have to hook aggressively to get you back to the side kick. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good effort, Ben. That was nice. Good, Shane. And so we can pull the hands to the chest. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3. That'll help. Just pull towards the chest. And again, this one just 4 each side. Plenty. Good fight. Okay. And relax. Okay, so what I want to do now is we're going to tackle Chung Mu in some chunks. And then after today, I want to start, actually we'll do Hwoarang and Chung Mu. And after today, I want to start into the patterns higher up in chunks, and I will try and delve into those as we go. So first bit, thinking in terms of Hwoarang in particular, we're going to have and then we're going to repeat that 4 times. So we're going to just start from our parallel stance. We're going to step to the right, twin forearm block, Achimok Olio Jurugi, Achimok Yop Jurugi, and Sankol Nero Terigi. Okay, so just that combination 4 times, please. Let's go. And okay, so the feeling is relax, out and down, in and up. Leave plenty of acceleration. One, two, good. Make sure it's not just the elbow. Drop the elbow, bring it around a little bit more, bring the shoulder in. That'll really help. Okay. So then we go from here. We're going to take a low block. Punch. Half our stance. Come to the middle. Weight shifts to the back leg. Front elbow bend 45 degrees, hands to fingers. Side piercing kick. Knife hand strike. So that combination, please. So we'll start with the low block. 4 times, please. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Let's really emphasize that blade of the foot here. Show it, show it, show it.
Actually, driving with the standing foot as well. Pushing. Using that kind of corkscrew at the hips, opening them up.
Okay.
As lean of the body as possible.
Yeah, just want to see that a little bit more extension. So I'll bring it down a touch if you have to, but just want to see that, like that foot shape is so pronounced. If there's any bend of the knee, any lack of tension in the foot, it will kind of soften out to hit with the flat of the foot and the toe up. So we want to really avoid that. Okay, last one from Hwoarang. So we're going to go into Sankol Debi Maki, high turning kick, Sankol Debi Maki. And we're just going to do that one 4 times. So here. And 4 times, just that one. Go on. Yeah, we want to see those aggressive knees. What do I mean aggressive knees? Got to lift early here. Yeah, if we don't lift early, it's going to be very hard to finish the kick. Strong, high, aggressive knees. See that? Yeah. Can't stop that.
Throw it.
Good effort. Go on. Yes. Up and drive. Boom. Let's see what we got. And because we're moving our hips forward, we really only need to focus on the up bit. The fact that I'm just coming forward is going to sort all of that. So I've just got to think about up. The hip will turn. And that's going to get me there. So yeah, I just focus on the up. Always up. and it'll bring me to the target. Okay, jumping to Chung Mu, and we practiced some of the jump stuff already, but we are going to do the flying side kick, okay? So from here, we're going to arrive back here to our knife hand guarding block. We have our step, jump, side kick, land, forehand guarding block. Boom. No, sorry, forehand guarding block here, isn't it? Been a while. So anyway, knife hand to knife hand, that's what it is. Sorry, I had a mental lapse there. So yeah, guarding block here, side kick, knife hand guarding block, step, jump, side kick, knife hand guarding block. Let's see. Only 4. Very nice. And the big one we're looking for, folks, is that step, drive, change. On me, let's see. Good. Remember, if there's a challenge, we want to make sure that we're only kicking as high as the hip, letting the jump fix everything else for us. And we can even get some neck. And in we go. All right. So, going right back to the beginning, first 4 movements, 4 times. So we're starting from here. Nice and straightforward, but 4 times. The opening of Chung Mu. Explosive. Let's see how we go. 16 movements. Lash it out. 2, nice. Yeah. Oh, it's great. You can even make mistakes here, and then you can just say, oh no, the camera froze, it was grand. I could just like totally go here and then like stop and then just go. And it's like, yeah, it's grand with the camera. Okay, here's the next one. Again, Chung Mu. And we're going to go just the section after you've landed from the jump. So we're coming from here. And it's just that. So 4 times with Dwijbun Sunko Tulji, pulling to Dongjamak Yap Dwi Terigi, stepping through Sun Sunko Tulji. 4 times, please. I think that's all we're going to have time for, but we'll try it anyway. Feel free to try it on the other side, just for curiosity.
Yeah, so just make sure it gets in the center, the center line, and the fingertip. Okay.
Yeah, go on, snappy, snappy. All right. Okay, so we will finish there. So, like I was saying the last day, for the likes of, well, for Etna certainly, also then for Maeve, Tarnesh, Sam. So the stuff that we're putting together for the color belt grades, okay, we will send it to you. It's accessible to you. Feel free to have a look at it. It'll be there as a resource. And out of curiosity, like as you build up towards the black belt test, the theory quiz bits in it are a bit different to how we usually do it at the table. So it might prove to be an interesting way just to kind of like click a few yes, no answers or multiple choice answers, watch a few videos and kind of check your overall knowledge of the techniques. Just what are things called? What are the basics? Is it shoulder, center? Is it high, middle, low? Is it the 4/5, the knife hand, or whatever? And which of the following 5 or 6 techniques are correct? Had great fun on our Instagram there with the Tigidi Coach Academy. Threw it up there just to stir the ocean. And apparently, no matter what I do, nothing's correct anyway. So don't panic. We're looking for mostly correct, not perfect. Okay. So don't stress about it too much. So until Wednesday, we'll see you then. Tomorrow evening, if anyone's looking to get a little bit of sparring work done, we'll be working on downward kick and some options for that, 7:15 to 8:15 tomorrow evening on the Tigidi Coach Academy YouTube. And other than that, Mr. Williams will have you on Wednesday. Good night, folks. Chariot. Kyungye. Take one. Hassan, good luck and good night. Have a great one. And enjoy the rest of your midterm for those of you who are on it.